Good morning, brothers and sisters globally. Welcome to morning motivational quotes for happiness. Message to billions. Word of love to empower with positive vibe for the day. We are reading Interfaith World Scriptures in this global billion happy life subscriber marathon. So let's start reading next chapter. Is the chain of causation. The world exists because of causal action. All things are produced by causal action, and all beings are governed and bound by causal action. They are fixed like the rolling wheel of a cart fixed by the pin of its axle shaft. Sutra Nipada 650 or Buddhism. Rousing himself from his concentration of mind, the exalted one gave close attention to causal uprising in direct order. This being that became by the arising of this that arise, namely conditioned by ignorance, activities conditioned by activities, consciousness conditioned by the consciousness, mind and body, conditioned by mind and body, the sixth sense sphere, conditional by the sixth sense sphere, contact conditioned by contact, feeling conditioned by feeling, craving conditioned by craving, grasping conditioned by grasping, becoming conditioned by becoming, birth conditioned by birth, old age and death, grief, lamentation, suffering, sorrow, and despair come into being. Thus is the arising of his mass of ill. Udana 1.1 Buddhist. The 10,000 things all come from the same seed, and with their different forms, they give place to one another. Beginning and end are part of a single ring, and no one can comprehend its principle. This is called heaven, the equalizer. Chan 2:27 Taoism. Behold, I am coming soon, bringing my recompense to repay everyone for what he has done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, and the beginning and the end. Revelation 22:12-13. And further, let's read the second coming Messiah, teaching of sun, moon, and everything. There is a cause and effect. The effect appears as the result of a process. Passing through the process is the condition for the effect to become one with its cause. This is because the process is aligned with the cause and effect and accept the effect. It brings them to the point where they can unite and fulfill their purpose. Conversely, without a proper beginning, there cannot be destination. Yeah, very interesting. The relationship between the world of essence and the world of phenomena can be compared to that between mind and body. It is a relationship of cause and result. God abides in the causal realm and in the resultant world. He is the Alpha and the Omega, who exists as both the cause and the result. By recognizing that human beings exist with a process that moves from cause to result, we can understand the relationship between God and humanity. History proceeds from the causal world to the resultant world. The human conscience also produces along this path, but these days, the flow of history, it is fast that the conscience must hurry twice as quickly to keep pace. God, being the cause, must establish human beings as the result. If the first human beings had not fallen, they would have been the cause of history. The fall was a failure to process the cause. Yes, this is very interesting. That now the human conscience proceeds along this path, but these days, nowadays, the flow of history is so fast that the conscience must hurry twice as quickly to keep pace. Very interesting, brothers and sisters. Further, see, just as subject and object party must become one, the cause and the result must also become one. In the Bible, God states, "I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end." If God is the Alpha, we human beings are the Omega. If God is the first, we are the last. And if God is the beginning, then we are the end. Should the two remain separated, the verse promises that they are to unite. Anyone who denies the origin cannot bring a result. The origin of all children is their heavenly parent, but if the children deny their parent, it is logical that they cannot become an acceptable result. When the cause and the result became one, the ideal appeared full of joy. When a man connects with his wife in all aspects of her life and vice versa, the two became one. First, they orbit around each other, then they meet. When they meet, they are elevated. In other words, a man and woman meet together by living for the sake of each other. Then, once they marry, they should sacrifice for God. We call this origin division union actions. God divided people into two different sexes for love. Therefore, they should come together for love. Thus, their union should also be the unity of cause and result. Where the cause and the result became one, there can be a seed. Thus, there arises an endless cycle of give and take between the cause and result, the honest in the basis for a unified world. Yes, so interesting, brothers and sisters. Let's read further from the book God's Global Trends, Our Happiest Life with God in the Future. Currently, God speed up his work as to restore humanity even faster. As we could see that in this age, humanity is progressing with greater speed than accelerated every day by this evil is diminishing gradually and goodness up progress even faster. Nowadays, in the progress of human history, many people are starting to discover God's fingerprints as a parent who has tirelessly worked behind the scenes to save his children, all humankind. Therefore, even more people in near future will start to develop a direct personal relationship with Heavenly Parent. As we know, human beings are endowed with emotional sensitive to the heart of God, intuition and reason to comprehend His will, also the needed abilities to practice it. People will start to relate to God in this manner to attain perfection of individual character. People will realize that we cannot form comprehensive com- we cannot form cooperative horizontal relationship with one another because our vertical relationship with God have been severed in the past. We were hurting each other because we could not feel the pain and suffering of our neighbors. By starting to communicate and pray with the heavenly world with sincerity and dedication, people will work to become perfect in spirit self while living on earth. People not only will find God, but also his traces during the history, how he helped humankind from ancient era to today's highest level of development. People also will discover God's plan for the future of humanity. From this time, people will start to succeed in life, not as individuals, but as families, true model families that are acquire the recognition and respect of all people, and who can stand in a position to lead the world. The perfection of the family is the cornerstone of the building of the future world, the long-awaited heavenly kingdom. Therefore, creating true families is the shortcut to acquiring citizenship in God's kingdom. The gates of the kingdom cannot be opened by the key made by gold or silver. They can be only opened by the key of a true family perfected through true love. When a man and a woman, each being one half, unite together, they become the basis through which they fulfill God's ideal, love as his partners. I'm desperately waiting for that future world of God's true love to come as soon as possible. Yes, this is, brothers and sisters, the message for today. Please, as was in the scripture wrote that now is accelerated God's providence and twice the conscience. So therefore, thinking faster, do faster, practice these words, what touch your heart, and you will have great happiness today and further, because what you are doing is just a small part what you can do with our Heavenly Parent, God. Thank you very much for watching. Please enjoy and practice this morning motivational quotes for happiness, message to billions, words of love to empower with positive vibe for the day by reading this interfaith world scriptures. Please join this Billion Happy Life Subscribers Marathon and get true happiness. And very important, push like or dislike what you like and comment it and share this video and audio 4 times for God. Have a great day. Don't forget to make morning exercise in difficult time. And anytime contact me. The telephone, WhatsApp are below in the description of the video.